Hello and welcome to another Forever Life video. I almost said another Epic 7 video, but fortunately I have been looking away from Epic 7 and I picked up Reverse 1999. So far, I'll be honest with you, I like it.
Aloha! Welcome to
Yeah, that's the end of the review. I like it. I'm not too deep into the story, even though I finished chapter 1. I mean, I get the plot. I understand it, or at least I think I do to some degree. I don't have all the answers, and I don't know, maybe if I read more of the story, I'll make a video recapping the entire story. But as far as content in this game goes, I am not sure what to do. I mean, here I am doing the first 30 summons because the first 30 summons are just interesting to look at. Some of these units, I'm just letting them play because it's the first time I see them, and I usually try to honor that thing where, oh, if it's the first time I summon take two. If it's the first time I summon something, I try to hear out the entire voice line, since, I don't know, games like Epic 7 or Fate Grand Order, where if you summon something, you won't hear the line ever again. Anyways, where was I? I guess let's talk about the graphics of this game. Stunning, I like it. Let's talk about the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack of this game. Not bad, it is something new, something fresh. Sometimes it goes from ambient to actual good, action-wise.
Congratulations.
And yeah, they do have some soothing soundtracks. I don't know, I'm trying to think off my brain, but it is still early to say anything, since again, I only finished the first chapter of the game. Now let's talk about the story. Now here's my understanding of the story. Since 1999, time started to reverse, and basically, if we were to go by normal human standards, like our world, this story makes no sense. So where does it deviate from our world? It's basically there's humans and then there's arcanists. Now, arcanists supposedly can use arcana and magic and all that shenanigans. Do what you will with that information, because I don't know what even is arcana. All I know is the main character, Sonetto. I mean, not the main character. I mean, Sonetto herself, right? All I know is she's saying some words and boom, it becomes into reality. Or Regulus randomly going invisible, or a damn apple, which when I saw it talk, I was just like in disbelief. I was like, is this a fever dream, Anyways, the apple shoots light. So again, I don't know what's the level of magic are we playing with? Like, how does one become an arcanist? How does one just harvest mana? Is it something personal, or does someone train you? Again, I have none of those answers. Point is, there's arcanists and then there's humans. Arcanists can use arcana. Humans are, well, humans. Hooray. What else is there? Oh yeah, so the way humanity reverses is through something called a storm. Now this storm is like a reverse rain, where everything from the ground starts to float into the sky, and then you move, I don't know how many eras back. So you can go from 1960s to 1920s, something like that.
Good day.
Again, I don't know if it's like a fixed time period. Do we go like back 40 years, 50 years, 100 years? Again, time will tell. I will. That is not an intended pun, by the way. Anyways, what else is there? So when time reverses, apparently, the more you change of this era, the faster the storm arrives. So let's just say I time travel back 50 years, and I just drop Einstein's theories, and which are confirmed, which are not confirmed. That would almost instantly cause a storm to push us however many eras back, because I have basically screwed up the timeline already, right? And apparently you can alter history that way. Now, again, the bad guys in this case are Manus Victae or something like that, and the Manus Victae want to rewrite history in their own way. They want to reach the origin, which this is something that pisses me off with most stories, is that they want to reach the origin. Why? Again, we will never hear why, but we're gonna have to pretend they have a really good reason for that.
Hello.
And here comes our
I'm
main
an
character,
apologist.
who is with the government.
I am
Surprise,
perfectly
surprise.
listening to and
Her name
managing others'
is
affairs.
Vertin,
This
and
includes
this
your
Vertin girl is the
but in
timekeeper
present,
of Sant
perhaps in the
St.
future.
Pavlov Foundation, something like that. Anyways, I don't know how to pronounce it, but St. Pavlov Foundation is like the governing body, and they're very aware of the storm, and their location or their base are located in floppy disks, which I assume are just records. So they have proof of their existence, so even if a storm comes, they're just not affected by the storm. And the people within the storm aren't even aware that the storm is happening, except for arcanists. Some arcanists are well aware of it, however, as long as they stay within the storm, they will be pushed back eras back. So in a way, they're kind of immortal, whereas your regular human is not immortal. Which, even if they are technically immortal,
492760.
I don't know.
4A6F6
It's because time is reversing they're immortal. You know, if you deliver a mortal wound, maybe they'll die then. Yeah.
Alright.
What I assume is the motive of the main character is to keep records of, things that have happened, things that have not happened. So apparently, when Vertin was born, or maybe she wasn't born, a point is there's a memory that Vertin remembers, which is when
Alright.
she remembers her mother surrounded by many medical staff, and then after the thing happened, she was unconscious, and when she woke up to ask about her mother, when she woke up to ask about the name of her mother, the records of the St. Pavlov Foundation say no records of such person exists. And this is where things are weird. Did the Manus Victae do that? If so, why? And the St. Pavlov Foundation has no reason to, just deny that information. Where they are, they should not be affected by the storm. So here's what I think the main character is trying to do. She's trying to basically uncensor history. If you... Again, majority of my subscribers, if not all my subscribers, play Epic 7.
All in the paper.
Here's a funny way to interpret this information. What the main character of Reverse 1999 is trying to do is basically what Vildred is trying to do, which is, end all the lies, end all the bullshit, just show us the world with uncensored history, and in a way, that will connect Vertin with her mother, because, come on, how can you tell someone their mother doesn't exist, At least this is my interpretation so far. You are basically recording unrecorded history. Hell yeah.
Do you have anything to tell me, young lady?
Who would have thought when I start the
No,
channel that
not
would be the
those
reference I
cliched
make.
greetings.
Anyways,
It should
perfect
be a
timing.
tender
I think
one,
this is the last
with some
summon.
heartwarming words.
Eternity. I mean,
How
she
do you
looks
greet your
nice.
Mother?
No way she said that, right? How do you greet your mother? Eternity, for some reason I think my mother is not real. She doesn't exist. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.